I really wanted to record video and put makeup and dress nicely, but I cannot really wait. So many thoughts, reflections, realizations. I actually realized sometimes you think, oh my God, there are so many people who talk about consciousness, spirituality, enlightenment, breath work, yoga, etc. And I realized that it's okay because each of us has a different vibration, different level of vibration. And I actually want to look more into this topic, a little bit deeper about what people usually say: vibration, energy, vibrations, right? So I want to look deeper into it, but for now I will just say that we connect with different people because we all have different vibrations, and we connect to, we cannot, as if the information is blocked from somebody who is not on the same wavelength, as we say, right? So we cannot understand that information. And I was listening to one very young girl, 15, 16 years old, but she was talking about very deep things. And then I sent one message to a friend. I was very inspired. And I said that, as we all know, we live in now, and it's not even now, it's like it's a stretched moment of now, because this millisecond, a second, it passes so fast. You cannot actually catch it. You cannot really grasp a present moment, but it's a stretch. It's a continuous stretched kind of reality. And all this, as we know, right, the past and the future, it exists in our head. And what I liked from this girl today, the one piece of information, she talked about manifestations and what you want. And sometimes she said, in fact, you have everything here and now. It just needs to be seen by you. And if your frequency is wrong, you cannot see these things. And also, if you feel that you do not have this thing in the present, you feel that you don't have enough of money, and you feel sad, you don't have a partner, and you feel sad, you don't have the right job, or a dog, or children, or your tribe, whatever it is, right? You don't see that you have many other things, but anyway, your attention is on something which is missing in your life, and it makes you sad, right? But she says that actually in the present moment now, you have everything, and it's a perfect moment. It's a perfect reality, and you have everything. It's abundance. It's kind of like, it sounds strange, right? But she said that if you will be coming from the place of abundance, if you will be focusing on appreciation and positivity and gratefulness, all these things, right? Not faking it and thinking, okay, if I will be in all these feelings and emotions, something will come to me, but truly, genuinely feeling them. And I think when I came to Crete, and I was longing for a partner, I was longing and really felt a big void. But when I came to Crete, I suddenly felt so good. I felt perfect. Even I didn't meet my present husband back then. I met him after a very short time, but not those days when I felt so uplifted. I felt fulfilled, and everything. I felt that. And then I met him. And sometimes she says, universe has an infinite number of ways to make your wish come true. So do not really get fixated and say, I can meet a partner only through a dating website, or I can meet him here or there, right? Sometimes it's just imagining yourself, right, as if you're looking at your twin, having what you want, like yes, like from the side, and just having that feeling. But everything, everything comes from the state, your inner state. Everything comes from your inner state. It's about still, I think, and being about this law of attraction, right? Law of attraction and law of repulsion. So if again your frequency or your vibrations are not high enough, you cannot really attract something good, something you think you lack in life. And all those things, they get pushed away, they just bounce back. But when you bring your frequency up, and you can maybe study this topic, what means frequency and vibrations, etc., right? But all the positive emotions, they have high vibrations which are good for us. Then we kind of function, and we reflect, let's say, a good energy. This is how I understand. I might be wrong, but this is how I understand it. But I realized as well that this moment, in fact, it has to be felt. You cannot intellectually comprehend it, I think, but it has to be felt, that this kind of space you're in now, and now I'm recording this video, and I'm feeling literally that it's ideal. Everything is ideal. It's perfect. The more I see it, the more I accept it. Even with kids, sometimes I felt frustrated, and I was like, okay, like my husband is working long hours, and then he needs to do something outside of the house, so I'm by myself. But then I started taking pleasure in it. Actually, I started having fun. And there are so many positives of playing with kids. You're active, you don't feel cold, you don't have to put heater on, your metabolism is speeding up, you are feeling more positive, you're not so much into your head. So it's great. Or having a dog, you need to go out for walks. It will also give you a mental boost, right? Anything. There's so many different examples. And now, slightly shifting to a different topic, I spoke about discipline. So my friend said that she didn't go out for 3 days, and she was working from home, and she felt a little bit low, and also the weather is not great. And then she said she found this meditation on happiness, like 5 minutes meditation, and she said, yes, I need to push myself to do things for me, and etc., etc. And then I said, it comes from the discipline. But then I kind of reiterated, and I said it can be anything. It can come from a place of discipline, self-love, compassion, anything. But you need to identify for yourself which state, how you want to feel inside, what state you want to be in most of the time. I am not saying all the time, but most of the time, what state you want to be in. And then research and study what practices you can do to achieve and to more or less be in that state, right? But sometimes we jump into something not even reflecting on exactly what we want to achieve, right? Like writing a business plan. I've never been good in writing a business plan, but I've been good in identifying in my head how I want to feel. And I want to see positives. I want to see positives in what I have now around me. I want to see positives. And I think it's been always in me, no matter what it was always in me. I always tried to see positives. I was walking to a job I didn't like on the highway, and I imagine as if the noise from the cars and trucks, it was the noise of the sea. I literally could hear the sound of the sea, and I felt very inspired. And whenever I was going through life sufferings and hardships and difficulties and failures and whatever you name it, I always saw positive. So identify what you want to achieve. Is it no anxiety state? Is it a better sleep? Is it being like a more honest person? Is it finding a meaning in life, even though my baby's crying?